What's up, y'all? Good morning. I got a kick out of making a video about a loss the other day and playing bad moves. So I figured I would continue with another game where I thought my position was very good. I was happy. I came to the board. I'm playing Emre Can. He's a strong grandmaster from Turkey. Um, And I looked at the man and I just decided I would play a B6 opening. I had no preparation whatsoever. This is my whole chess career is like this. I look at the guy, say, well, seems like this type of person, kind of like a poker read, and just kind of wing it. And in this game, I thought I had a good position. I missed one thing right away that I could have been better with black right away, and I just didn't do it. So here I went for queen h4. Just attacked the pawn right away. Hit him with the park style. I mean, he's got to find bishop d3 according to the machine. He's got to find bishop d3, but he went d5, and now I'm better. I took this one, and all I have to do here is play f5, and he's worse. Grandmaster chess. How to be worse with white in 7 moves. f5, ef5, ed5, knight f3, queen e4, and I'm trading the queens. Or maybe it's equal. I'm not saying equal. It's not quite sure. Stock for 17. It's hovering between, you know. It's right there. It's right there. But I went knight f6 and now he's better. And then I went knight a6. I thought this was all kind of clever though, right? Thought my position was just fine. My queen doesn't look too unstable over there. I'm getting knight c5. I went here. What does the machine wants? Queen g4. Oh, queen h5 is good. Okay, so it's sort of like standard white opening advantage. You know, quarter of a pawn, half a pawn, 20% moving around. Okay, this is good. Went d6. Okay, first line. Queen a4. And this was not a good move. This was not a good move. My 2605 FIDE friend here is making lemons in the opening. Now he's worse by half a pawn. Okay, I went back. He jumped in. And I went king e7. That's a special move. I was supposed to go long. Why didn't I go long? It's so obvious. Why didn't I castle long? What am I worrying about here? Ghosts? I'm just getting a knight. Maybe maybe I wasn't loving knight c6. Why isn't knight c6 anything? I just move. What am I doing there? Am I really taking that thing? And if he takes with the pawn, then knight c5. And if he takes with the queen, I just go king b8, and then I'm playing knight c5. Or maybe I have to play knight c5. Yeah, I have king d7 square. And maybe he just never gets in with the knight on c5. That's an interesting construction. Imagine all that's gone and I just have a knight on c5 and all he has left is his light bishop. He can never get in. And the structure is just worse. Well, the machine doesn't even go knight c6. Just wants the castle short. And knight a c5 and take, and queen c2, e5. It's so clearly better for black. I cannot believe this. Wow. I went king e7. Me and my fancy ideas. So I don't want to put the king over there. I thought I was still better here because I was getting knight c5. What about this one? Is that correct? Or queen g6 is better. I mean, it was sort of in the ballpark that, you know, even with the center closed like this, I didn't have a problem with king on e7. Queen g6, castles, knight ac5 is positioned so beautiful because his pawn structure is wrecked. I'm actually better here. And what the hell? All right, queen e5, did that ruin things? Why is it so bad? What's the difference? Well, queen on g6 just hits both pawns at the same time. I don't know what I'm smoking here. Okay, I hadn't played chess in forever. Incidentally, this was a great tournament for me. Like, I lost this first game, but then I beat like a grandmaster elect with black. I beat a 2365 FIDE master. I beat some other guy. I drew two 2400s. And then I lost a game I was completely winning in the penultimate round. But I was still going for an IM norm in the last game, and I overslept the round. I was playing for norm in the last game, and I overslept the round. I forgot because I hadn't played chess in so long. I forgot last round is always early in the morning, so I showed up late in the normal start time, and there was just a few people left in the place. When I walk in, I said, "Well, what's going on?" He said, "Well, the round is over." And I was all prepared for this guy. I had to play this Italian FIDE master with black, and if I beat him, I make a norm. He was a friend of a friend. I got a really nice. Does anybody know Francesco Bentavegna? Very big genius, FIDE master from Palermo. He's a good friend of mine, and he knew this guy. They were tight, you know, because and and I was so upset, you know, because I was like, oh well, stay away from the Rioja. That's hard, you know. I was having such a good time. All right, so Queen G6 is clearly better than he has the castle. It's just I'll go through the analysis, but even here, you know, Knight AC5. Like, well, how am I losing this game? I took this one. This was a blunder. I just have to take with the queen. Why didn't I take with the queen? I mean, why didn't I take with the queen? What is wrong with me? You know, it's bad nerves. Maybe it's bad nerves or something, or just plain stupidity. It's not like 94 is not a thing at all. It's just, what's wrong with this? Like, why didn't I do this? Mind boggling to me. Rook e1 makes the most sense, I suppose. And just move out of the way. Or you know what I love? Yeah, let's close it up. I mean, this could have been brilliant. I could have brought the rook over and just run the king back and castle by hand. Bishop h5, queen. I mean, it's just disgusting. Okay, what did I do? Okay, hide the analysis. Let's go back. And I'll run through this crap again, just so you see the opening. And okay, so I could have played f5 with sharper, but this is all working out rather nicely. I thought this was all clever. But this is all homemade, by the way. I don't have any of this preparation. None of this is preparation. This is just, you know, instinct and feel. And that's what you get with instinct and feel. You get cold busted. I was doing fine. And now I took that. That was the fresh lemon. Isn't that funny? Queen e4 is better for me and 94 loses. So let's see why 94 loses. Oh, because I just give him a tempo. And they have no check on e3. Before he couldn't play like this. I mean, I must have seen something here. Why was I happy? Oh, I thought I was just linking knights. But this one is just now overloaded. I have to defend, and now I have to, in order to save myself, I would have to play f5, and the whole position falls to pieces. So essentially, I just hung a piece, is what I did. I just left this knight stranded all alone. That f4, I sort of maybe I just didn't see f4. I don't know. All I had to do with this, and like if there's f3, it's just I just go back this way. It's very annoying. You ever make a blunder like this in your life? Just queen takes e4, and you rate the position is so easy in a way, like that the structure is so solid. Okay, let's play the sharpest moves, because yeah, rook he8 is equal. Okay, but this is better for me. I guess this is about as obvious a move as you could find, because it does block the file and attack the bishop, right? I think I'm capable of finding that. And now many good moves. This one would be the most obvious to me. But g5, now we're in the computer sharpness. So I'll just not say that I was going to see that, and I would probably just opt for this because fairly obvious. And I'm attacking a rook, and I'm attacking f2. And now you have to find g5. I mean, the funny part is this game is starting to flow so easily. It would be difficult to lose this one. That's the point. It would be difficult to lose this one with black. It would take special talent to lose from here. Right. Because you have 1, 2, 3 lines where you're better, like significantly better. Queen f6 it wants first line, but it's incorporating g5 is a mandatory piece of this. I mean, it does make sense, right? I mean, you're just trying to trap a bishop in one move. Queen f6, I'm not sure. Queen f6, what's the juice there? You don't want to get hit with an f4 again. Queen f6, g3, g5, bishop g2 to safe. Oh, g3 is mandatory, so he has a square. The cool thing is when you make mistakes like this and you still have a good tournament, like you show that you have some tenacity, or maybe you get pissed off in the first round, and then you travel all the way to Spain, and then you play like a moron, and then you feel bad, and then you amplify your powers. So g5 would be really, really good. G3, yeah, queen f6, I guess. And just go ape shit. h5. Yeah, like, I mean, it just feels like white position sucks. White's gonna have to defend like stockfish to hold the balance. So, I guess good thing to take away from this was, I was brave. I don't play Owen's defense. I never play. I mean, I play on blitz and bullet and stuff once in a while. But to go for it in a real game, suppose it's as good a choice as any when you're playing a 2600. Uh, but it's just a shame that I didn't find the right way. And King E7, I'm really not mad about it, but I am a little upset with like why I didn't go Queen G6. Like, like why didn't I go? I mean, this was funky. Oh, and Castle Long, that would have been really cool. Um, you know what? I want to look at this because optically, you see this move and you get a little nervous in the service, but there's nothing there. I'm like, there's no mate down there. Look at this. Wow, look at this. Learning stuff right here. Queen A7 is a very bad move. Knight A7 and queen. They're not even in the lines. Like this fork, like, well, knight A7 you clearly can't play because you run away and then you take and then you this is free stuff. So that's obvious. Um, get queen A7. This is just hanging. There's nothing there. You even have just a king D. Well, then this thing's hanging. But this is check, and it's a brutal check, right? Because you just come back, and then you just run away. He gets to eat a rook, you take, and he's screwed. Oh wow, queen A7, and then rook A8 too. All right, so the main line is don't even mess with any of that and go back. And then this is just, I mean, oh my God. I mean, if you can't win this game, you got to quit chess. Just go here and win up a whole pawn. And this guy's structure is terrible. Oh my God. I'm going to walk a couple of miles now. I'm going to the tea house. I'm going to sit there and ponder this game over some sencha.